Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that affects every single one of us. Yet it's something many of us never learned in school. Financial education. We're going to talk about why it's so important, what a good financial literacy program actually looks like, and how you can get started on your own financial education journey, no matter your age. So, let's start with a quick question, Dr. High school teach you how to file taxes. How about building a credit score, creating a budget, or understanding compound interest? For most people, the answer is a big fat no. We learn about historical dates and complex scientific formulas, which are important, but we often graduate without the basic skills to manage our own money. This is a huge gap in our education system. Why is this a problem? Well, without financial literacy, young adults are thrown into a world of credit cards, student loans, and investment opportunities without a map. It's like being asked to navigate a dense forest without a compass. This lack of knowledge can lead to serious debt, financial stress, and missed opportunities to build wealth. It creates a cycle where financial anxiety is the norm, and that can impact everything from mental health to career choices. We're not just talking about being rich, we're talking about having financial stability and freedom. That's the real goal. So, what does a truly effective financial education program look like? It's not just about memorizing definitions. It's about practical, hands-on learning. Imagine a class where you're not just told what a budget is, but you actually create one for a real-life scenario. Maybe you're given a hypothetical salary and have to figure out how to pay for rent, groceries, and savings. That's engaging. A great program would cover what I call the 5 pillars of personal finance. First, earning. This is more than just getting a job. It's about understanding different income streams, how taxes are deducted from your paycheck, and how to negotiate your salary. It's about knowing your worth. The second pillar is saving and budgeting. This is the absolute foundation. It's about tracking where your money goes, creating a plan for it, and distinguishing between your needs and wants. We'd learn about the 50-30-20th rule, where 50% of your income goes to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings. But more importantly, students would learn how to adapt this rule to their own lives. We also talk about setting up emergency funds, that crucial safety net for when life throws you a curveball. Third, we have borrowing and credit. This is a big one. Students need to understand how credit scores work, why a good score is so valuable, and the dangers of high-interest debt from things like credit cards. They should learn the difference between good debt, like a mortgage or a student loan for a high-return degree, and bad debt, a simulation where students apply for a loan and see how their credit score affects the interest rate would be an incredibly powerful lesson. The fourth pillar is investing. This is where you make your money work for you. And no, you don't need to be a Wall Street genius to start. A good program would demystify investing, explaining basic concepts like stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. The most important lesson here is the magic of compound interest. Teaching teenagers that investing just a small amount of money regularly can grow into a massive sum by retirement is a game changer. It shifts their whole mindset from short-term spending to long-term wealth building. Finally, the fifth pillar, protecting. This includes things like insurance, health, auto, renters, and understanding how to protect yourself from financial scams and identity theft. In our digital age, knowing how to spot a phishing email is just as important as knowing how to balance a checkbook. So, where can you actually find this kind of education? The good news is, things are starting to change. More and more states are beginning to mandate personal finance courses for high school graduation. States like Utah, Virginia, and Florida have been leaders in this area, and the results are promising. Studies show that students who take these courses tend to have higher credit scores and are less likely to fall into high-interest debt later in life. That's huge, but progress is slow. If your school doesn't offer a comprehensive course, does that mean you're out of luck? Absolutely not. The internet is your best friend here. There are tons of incredible free resources out there. Right here on YouTube, channels like The Plain Bagel or The Financial Diet break down complex topics in an easy-to-understand way. Websites like Investopedia are like a free encyclopedia for anything financial. There are also apps that can help you budget and invest, like Mint, YNAB, or Acorns. The key is to be proactive and take control of your own learning. Don't wait for someone to teach you. Start small. Pick one topic that interests you. Maybe it's understanding your credit score. Spend a week learning about it. Check your score for free using a reputable service. Then, move on to the next thing. Maybe it's opening a high-yield savings account. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and the same is true for your financial journey. For parents watching, you have a huge role to play. Talk to your kids about money. Don't make it a taboo topic. Involve them in family budgeting discussions. Show them the grocery bill. Explain why you're saving for a vacation or for retirement. Give them an allowance and let them make their own spending mistakes. That's a powerful way to learn. Opening a custodial savings or investment account for them can also be a fantastic hands-on tool. The ultimate goal of financial education isn't to make everyone an expert investor. It's to equip every single person with the confidence and competence to make smart financial decisions for themselves. It's about giving you the tools to build a life that isn't defined by financial stress, but by financial freedom and choice. It's about empowerment. We need to keep pushing for better education in our schools, but we also need to take responsibility for our own knowledge. The resources are out there, and they're more accessible than ever before. So, what's one financial topic you wish you learned in school? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and your suggestions might even inspire our next video. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content on making your money work for you. See you in the next one.